I personally think that's quite a simple equation. The first thing you've got to understand, though, is what is the state of mental health inside your organisation. And if you take the view that say a business of 100 employees, if everybody's happy and functioning and performing, you've got optimum performance. That'll be your ambition. You'll be near there or thereabouts. Where it goes wrong is that, and the thing with mental health, unlike physical health, when you've got people with physical ailments, you talk about it and you see them. And if they can't quite drive into work because they've broken a leg, then other things happen and they find other ways of getting there. But it will have a slight impact on their daily performance. The problem with mental health, of course, is you don't see it. It's something that's hidden, and we as leaders can't see it. And quite often what happens is, because you can't see things, it's out of sight, out of mind, and therefore can't really be a problem. If you bury your head in the sand long enough, you'll pretend to yourself that there's not a problem. But actually, if you open yourself to scrutiny, or open the organisation to scrutiny, and actually do some form of surveying of understanding those issues, you can actually dig out, in my opinion, the costs of what I would call presenteeism. So that's people who are at work but not wholly at work. And you can perform some form of assessment as to what's causing those problems and how much that is having an impact on the organisation and where you're potentially exposed to risk as well. So I do think it's possible to review those situations and actually identify the likely loss of productivity and put a return on investment model around the interventions that are needed to do that. What I'm starting to see is organisations want to understand it, but they don't want to throw the money, or a little bit perhaps sceptical at this stage. This is the cycle I think we're at the moment, where they don't necessarily trust that they throw that sort of money at it and it will have the impact. But over time, do you know what? You've got to take a bold move sometimes and have a go. And without a doubt, companies that are reliant on innovation and product creation, you need creative staff. Staff who are highly stressed aren't going to be innovative and creative. There is a direct correlation. So if you're an organisation that is starting to suffer or is suffering from the lack of innovation in your product set, then I challenge you to take a look at what's going on. And you might well find some answers that are uncomfortable. And if you could tuck into those answers, put in place the interventions, watch your creativity and innovation grow again, you might turn your fortunes completely around. So I think the onus is on business leaders to go and take a little dive and actually be prepared to be uncomfortable. But do you know what? Business leaders who are prepared to be uncomfortable, demonstrate their staff they really care, will see their fortunes turn around in their own right.